live. I don't give a damn. Look, I had to let some shit heal up before I was able to really be start to be talking. Excuse me, but yeah, you know what, you guys, I was looking on online today, and well, a couple of hours ago, really now, and I had saw Honest Roll was on somebody's ass, and I'm glad he was, cause it's about time, it's about time. Let these niggas know, bro. Look, you gotta let them know that you ain't going for they bullshit. And I don't blame you. Because if I was in your shoes, I would let them know too. But see, on my end, I don't too much care for them like that. So therefore, I don't have anything to say bad about them. Because I don't even know them. I don't know them niggas. Mm-mm. If I seen them to it, look, and honestly, if I seen them in today's time, I look, I wouldn't recognize them. Only if they start to talk, if they can be talking, I can recognize that. But yes, indeed, honestly, I am glad you was on some ass this evening. I don't know when that video have been put out, but you was on some ass, and I'm glad you called their asses out because they have been assholes for the umpteenth time. You know, it's like, damn, can you? It's almost like, can you get a break? And you can't because they still on you. You know, and honestly, you are a part of their content because they don't really too much have content to really talk about. Besides the people that ain't really talking about them. hmm That's the truth. Ain't nobody, honestly, like I said a few videos ago, they're in the backwoods. Which ain't nothing wrong with them. And which I ain't gonna lie, it's nothing wrong with being in the backwoods, but they are in the backwoods of the beef sector. They are, and we all know that we don't go back there too much when it comes to these newcomers, up and comers, whoever. It's a few of them that's coming up now, and that's irritating if you ask me. Like, damn, why you got to be a content creator? Because you ain't talking about shit that no really that nobody really want to hear. Like, hell no. Mm-mm. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't be really wanting to be hearing a lot of these new faces, let alone some of these old ones. Cause shit is getting dull like a motherfucker. If you ask me, it's getting dull like a motherfucker. But I'm being honest with that shit though. It is shit is getting dull, you know. But it won't be long. I don't think this is gonna last too long. But until we just on. Shit, as long as we, as long as all of us are rocking out, in style, we gonna continue to make this little thing we call the B sector rock. But yeah, I'm just so happy for Rodo. I ain't gonna lie to you. I am so happy, bro. I'm gonna give you a standing ovation. I would sing to you, but it's too late. Well, it's late, but it's kind of early. But I would sing you a song because you deserve it. You deserve it. You really do deserve it. I'm glad you be calling out people that be on that bullshit, especially when you ain't bothering them. So therefore, you gotta pick me hoe on the side too, trying to go along to get along with some other nigga that ain't too bold to show his motherfucking face. You know what I'm saying? Weak shit. Bitch shit. Only thing they can show us is a good old crotch. That is, I feel like it's so inappropriate for the viewers to see. Why do we need to be looking at your crotch? Get it out of our faces. You know, this is not Vegas. This is YouTube. If you want to be freaky and be in, really, look, homoerotic or homoerotic, however you would say it, you can be that on something, on really on another site. Because we know how niggas like you do, you know, you get into something that you may have been trying to experience with, and and you may not know how to shake it off, and it's still gonna be on you to this day. And that's not a good spirit to have on you. I would think that you would shake that shit off, like I would. hmm Shake that shit off, and don't get mad because I'm telling the truth. But baby, I'm just seeing what you showing me. I'm only going off of what you're showing me. It's really perverted in my eyes, and I don't give a damn if you get mad about it because you watch me. You watch me. I honestly, you watch me. You watch me more than I watch you. You do. You do. And another thing, your friend, baby, I ain't got nothing bad to say about you, but you was watching me more than I was watching you. I didn't even know who you were. You were a supporter of mine. I don't know what turned you down or turned you off from me. I don't know what it was, but it is what it is. Hey, look, people gonna come and go. It is what it is. Ain't nobody over here mad. You won't be the first or the last that do that. I ain't gonna lie to you. But you know one thing about me, I ain't hurt off of losing subscribers. It's all right, cause at the same time I didn't come on here for subscribers. I didn't. I came on here for another reason, which I would not explain. But yes, indeed, I'm always be good with or without the support. I'm my own rider, my own cheerleader. May sound crazy, but it's the truth. It's the truth. I don't need a crowd around me to boost me up to make me feel good. I'm already feeling good. That's what folks don't even know. They always want to ask, "Are you okay?" Yeah, I'm okay. I just have a little. Hey, I'm just a nigga that's chill, and I don't have. I'm not with the shits. I'm not. Not at all. Not with the shits. You know, you can't be so goofy and friendly out here in the real world. Maybe you may get away with that shit online, but not in the real world. Hell no. You gotta have a strong um, personality on you dealing with certain folks because people can read off of your energy and how you are, and they try to find a way to get over on you, and you don't want that to be happening to you anywhere you go. That's why it's good to be always in somebody's ass when they come into you in a certain type of way that they should not be coming at you. You ain't, they most folks, I would say most people may say, "Oh, you being mean." No, I'm not being mean. I'm letting you know what it is. I'm not no one trick pony out here. Mm, you're not gonna be talking to me crazy, let alone coming around me and doing this and doing that. Hell no. I don't deal with folks at all. I like that. You gotta be a close friend or a family member or somebody that I know that ain't gonna be acting, wild around me. Cause I don't deal with that shit too lightly. I don't. That's a little bit of an issue with me, especially if I ain't acting a fool on you. You don't act a fool up on me, cause I'm the type of person. I'm gonna treat you like how I want to be treated. So don't ever come around me thinking that you finna get over, or you can just tell me anything and I'm just supposed to go along with it. I'm not gonna be that person. It's like a nigga done been there, done that. We're not going backwards. We're going forwards. We're going forward. And honestly, I would advise a few of you guys to go forward with people that's in your life that you may feel within yourself that it's not good for you, really to be around you. Let their asses go with the scope, because you're going to be all right. Because, 9 times out of 10, majority of the time, people come to people like us that are willing to help you. But we got to see some action. I'm not going to help you if I ain't seen no action. You know what I'm saying? That ain't how I roll. That ain't how I roll. Now, had you called me back a few years ago, yeah, you probably would have got something a little, out of me. But now, nigga knowing, how motherfuckers really can be, shit, you're not getting a dime out of me. Look, I would buy you something myself before I give you some money, cause I know how people can be. They're not buying what they need. They buying what they want. Your needs should be coming first before your wants. Fuck a want. Get what you need, and that's the truth. You know. Yeah, people got. Honestly, people out here, they got addictions, and they get what they want instead of getting what they need, and you cannot do that. At some point you have to cut it off. It's some people out here right now can't even afford to do what they do because of their income. And it ain't their fault. Sometimes it can be their fault. I know it just. Honestly, I just know it's just life. But don't let that take over the important things that you got to handle. You know, I done been there, done that when it came to shit like that, and I was foolish. I ain't gonna lie to you, I was foolish. You know, I done missed over a whole lot of money, but me being the age that I am right now, which I'm still young, you know, early 30. I ain't 30, but I'm 31. But just learning from my mistakes that I made when I was in my 20s, I would not be repeating those patterns. And if anybody out there, that's listening, if you're going through something like that, it's either just come to grips with things. What's important? What's important? What are you going to be choosing? What are you going to be choosing for you? Are you going to be choosing the right thing or the wrong thing? You know, because I would say, whatever it may be when it comes to me or anybody that's out there listening, just know you can always cut that loose, whatever it may be that you may like. It may become you really that may be in the front of your in the front of your needs. hmm I'm just saying it's the truth. You know, I can be transparent like this because I like to be honest. I don't like to really. I used to like to sugarcoat things and not be so how I am blunt a little bit now. But I still watch what I say because I don't always like to deal with the conflict of what I'm saying. It's just like, oh my goodness, I got to deal with that, and then you got to come at me with how you feeling about what I done said because you didn't agree with that. We can have a civil conversation, but don't come at me on some. I want you. You trying to force me to believe, but how you believe. I'm just giving you my opinion because I have been in situations like that. People have been, coming around me and they think differently than I do, and they kind of seem like they get upset because I'm not agreeing to what really to how they thinking. And hey, I can't help that I got a difference of opinion. I ain't gonna always be agreeing to every damn thing, and no one should be out there agreeing to every damn thing. Mm-mm. That's where you fuck up at. That's where you make your biggest mistakes. You know, your biggest mistakes is doing that. Sometimes, because sometimes it's like if you agree to everything, it's like you're fall for any damn thing, and you can't be doing that. You know, I had to learn that personally myself, but you cannot just be falling for any damn thing. You just have to continue to be who you are and know what you are willing to take and what you're not willing to take. Because I'm there right now. I know what I am willing to take and what I'm not willing to take. I don't give a damn if I meet you one night. Hey, baby, hey. I ain't finna be stressing over you. You came and you left. It is what it is. So, hey, salute. Peace. Get up on out of here. You know, do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do, you know. But I ain't like that though. But if that, if I was, if I had, if I would say, if I had situations like that in the present, I I wouldn't display that, really for y'all to see, or I wouldn't really, really participate in that because I know how to cut that off. Because the more that you allow certain things to go on in your life that is not good for you, I have learned this, it'll be a bigger problem in the long run. And you gotta be very, very mindful and watch out for that because who wants to be dealing with, somebody cussing every damn day, or you having disagreements with somebody every day and you arguing? That's a lot, things like that. I don't, I just can't be having that type of vibe in my spirit because I'll be ready to cut you off. I ain't gonna lie to you. I look, I ain't gonna put my hands on you, but all this arguing, no, we're not gonna do that. I ain't gonna look. I'll be quiet before because I don't want to say anything wrong out the way. See, I'll be quiet like a motherfucker, like motherfucker can go off on me all they want to. Just don't put your hands on me because I'm gonna have to retaliate. But you can say whatever you can say whatever you want to say, because I can easily talk my shit just like we talk your shit. You know what I'm saying? But a motherfucker, honestly, a lot of motherfuckers can't really get to me. Mm-mm. I'm not that easy to get underneath, my skin by what you're singing. I know how to ignore shit. I'm so numb to the bullshit, honestly. Very numb to the bullshit. Very numb. Mm-hmm. Very. And I ain't gonna change either. This is gonna be me for years to come. Even though they say we change every 10 years, I may change. It'll be by the grace of God for me to be changing because I ain't gonna lie. I have some ways that in me that y'all don't know about. Well, look, a lot of people don't even know about that I got to change about myself. But I would never be out here really going along to get along, trying to please somebody else. Man, I ain't got time for that. I ain't got time for that. That's why I'm so glad I'm good on, you know, on apps. I'm good on. I'm good on that. That shit is crazy. I'm good on a lot of things, you guys. I am not sitting back in the cut in bed with ice cream and cookies, wondering what's gonna happen next for me with somebody. Nope, no siree, no. I love my peace. I wouldn't trade it for the world. I ain't gonna lie to you, I love it. You know. Now you may have some days where you may want some company, and you can choose to have that. Me personally, I don't want to deal with that. I don't. I don't want to deal with it. Not for the time being. I don't. I really don't. But I am happy where I'm at with not dealing with mess. You know, it's a great feeling. It's a great feeling, and I wouldn't change it for the world. I wouldn't change it. It's a awesome feeling. Awesome feeling. Mm-hmm. Because a few years ago, I was not feeling like this, but I'm happy that I'm at where I'm at right now. With how I want to be treated. I'm not letting any and everybody around me. I'm like, I'm very, very secretive and private. I'm very private, and I don't really like everybody in my space or really knowing where I lay my head. And I'm very private. You know, I ain't too open. I may be open on social media, but I'm only showing you guys certain things. You're not finna see everything. You're not finna see this, and you're not finna see that. And I'm glad that I'm not so open like that. Even though I may be open in conversation, but I am not so open to, on the visual side. Because if honestly, you guys would probably know a lot more about me just by seeing what I do sometimes. You know, but it's a time and a place for that. So I feel like I'm gonna always keep that hey, between me and whoever I am around, for the time being. It ain't always got to be broadcasted to a YouTube, because I feel like sometimes you can be open on here, but you certain things that you should just keep to yourself, and you shouldn't show everything. You know, you ain't got to show everything. Everything ain't really content. Everything, I mean, it's not. It's just everyday. It's like it's really everyday life. But certain things shouldn't be shown. Certain things should just be kept to self, or kept with the people that you are around. Which is why I'm glad I did not show you guys a lot of things, because it ain't everybody business. You know, it ain't everybody business. And I'm glad, and it's gonna always remain that way. It's gonna always remain that way. I'm not changing. I ain't changing it. Sorry to tell you, I'm not. I would choose to show certain things, but as far as me vlogging my life, like how I can see other people doing it, is cool. They can do that. I don't have a problem with that. But for me, that ain't my lane. So I'm gonna just stay in my lane and continue doing what I normally would do, because folks gonna either they gonna listen or they not gonna listen. They gonna come over here and click on it. They not gonna click on the video. It's cool. Ain't nobody stressing over here about a click or a view. Because you know what? At the end of the day, I'm finna go. At the end of the day, whether I had 1,000 or 500 or even 5 subscribers, I'm still gonna do what I do, with or without a supporting. That's why I came on here. I'm gonna do what I do. I'm gonna continue to be me and be happy. You know, honestly, be happy and not be in a state of mind of feeling all different type of ways, because sometimes that can happen, especially with me. But that's beside the point. But on that note, you guys, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Well, when the sun comes up, because it's already a new day. And I come back later on. It depends on how I feel. All right, you guys, y'all be blessed. I'm out of here.